Okay, yesterday's wheat drilling came to an abrupt end. This drill, we have not used it before. We bought it on the internet, and I guess things on the internet sometimes have issues, let's just say. Well, what happened was the little drive chain that connects the grass seed box, which is right here, which you notice is buckled. It comes in right here. There's a new tensioner we put on, and it goes down. There's a shaft, which is laying over in a vise right now. And then that runs over, and it connects through this gear there, which runs on this gear and connects to the axle shafts, yada yada, so it powers your meter rolls. Well, as you can see, that clutch dog there's broken in half. And the reason for that is because this box, when we bought this was dented right in here. And we kind of figured that somebody ran into it in a funny way. And actually what it was this little piece of metal up here has gotten kind of worn and out of adjustment. And the chain caught. And because these are really flimsy, you can see, it just buckled the bottom of the thing, and that wedge is snapped, and then it sheared the pins off down here. So then it didn't just shear the pin, it actually snapped the hub in half. So, yippee. We've ordered a new clutch dog. It'll be here in the morning. It's coming direct from the factory. Otherwise, the drill works good. The boxes are high price, but it'll have to be replaced as well. So, you know, more parts, more repairs, but we'll get the bugs worked out eventually here. But I misjudged my acres, so I'm actually going to have to, I was checking them through the GPS this morning, so I'm going to have to go ahead and go disc up a few more acres anyway. Damn, it's hard to rig and hold the camera. This is the 3020 gas. It's running good and strong. We got that head rebuilt. I need to order the exhaust clamp and install a left and fix on this thing. Just raking up some corn stalks. Bale this over up. We're only doing about 10 acres. That's done, we'll get the disc in here. Pulling these windrows over 1.5 times. I'm gonna have Craig come out and do some more disking on down the hill. I'm just checking to see how this tractor handles the disc. Got it set 7200R, and yeah, I just placed the disc. It's working really well. welcome to 2018 bean harvest. The year of 2018, where you can throw a fit and make up lies and it beats all documentation in court. Online order takers can't get their job right. Even the McDonald's sack lunch there wasn't even right, but they want $15 an hour. But besides those problems, the bean harvest is going quite well. We got 70-degree weather today. It's nice and crispy. The stalks are dry, cutting nicely. So that moisture comes up at night, and it really starts to play hell. I like to cut everything real nice and low to the ground, kind of give it that razor-bladed look. And that's been hard this year just because of that nighttime moisture. Still got some still got some greenness to the stalks, but the pods are super dry. You just touch those pods and they just split. But the stalks are still a little tough. So it's been an interesting bean year, but we're making progress. This field here is 166 acres. I don't know what the average will be when I get it done, but I think it's probably going to be in the 60s. The farm prior to this one, before we got here, was 66, and then the one prior to that was around 70. So we're happy with the bean yields. We're going to get that Trump, I guess you call it a bailout, whatever the hell it is, the tariff money reallocated over to the farmers one time. So you got $1.60 on top of $8.50, I think $8.54 beans I was seeing the other day. So it's not bad money. I mean, it's as good as where we were last year, and we're dealing with probably 6 to 9 bushel an acre better beans. So as far as basic farm income levels, if you have managed yourself at all, which is pretty hard to do if you buy any parts at all, but if you manage your money, you'll be sit in pretty good shape. But again, that's a bit subjective because you know, you can have one little disaster out there, or, you know, gearbox or something about something, and there goes their whole profit for the year. These damn companies got all this stuff so high priced. This combine back there, it was throwing a code. What it was the dowsing unit, or the little pump that pumps the particulate fluid, or the DEF fluid, into that big, I don't know if it's a particulate fluid or whatever the hell that chamber is. And that little pump was bad. It wasn't delivering. By the way, this is supposed to be a waterway, but it never really got. It's more just a big mud hole is what it is. And I went across it, and I didn't think Dad had seeded it, and he claims he seeded it, but obviously nothing took. Anyway, that's why that's there. But we'll give it a haircut. So they got that problem fixed. There is a 5-year warranty on it. Then I started immediately after that having problems with the air filters plugging up, and it was just a fine powdered dust back there, just plugging the air filter solid, just that light bean chaff. We can see it there in the mirrors. And I bet it'll do it again today. I hope not. But what we found is there's like 3 or 4 chunks of plastic that bolt together. So it pulls air from the outside rotary screen, and on that rotary screen there's a power evac, which is nothing more than a big sucker that runs off the separator. It's a separator deal, so when your separator's on, it's power evacuating your rotary screen, and that air is supposed to be cleaned, and out of that corner it pulls it into the air filter. Well, all that plastic over the years, it starts to, you know, contract and gets a little shorter. Then you got issues going on there where, you know, if they just build that stuff an inch longer, it'd seal up just fine. It's just like a semi. Half the time that crap all wiggles around the turbo and everything, and pretty soon it's not sealing up. But so anyway, I had some issues there, plugged up the filters, but boom, $185 filter, 2 of them in a row. And then I finally figured out I could see with a flashlight that these little connections had, you know, there's just, and it doesn't take hardly anything of a gap, but under 1/8 of an inch to just essentially just ruin a air filtration system. So good idea, but poor execute. And on an International, that engine compartment's quite open. You know, you go to the back of the machine, it's got the poly goes around the back, and that engine sits out there in the open. And I like that for serviceability and just being able to get up there real quick and easy. The John Deere's got the big back, you know, the side folds out to pull out a ladder. But I will say one thing about that John Deere, the way they house that compartment, the fan blows everything out of there, and you end up with a much cleaner engine compartment than you do on the International. So serviceability is easier on the IH. Reliability of cleanliness is better on the John Deere. Kind of a catch-22, but anyway, that's kind of what's been going on. But the bean harvest continues quite successfully.